So what happens when artificial intelligence gets its hands on your money? Now, this isn't science fiction. It's a revolution that's happening right now, completely changing how wealth is built and managed. The future of finance is here, and it is absolutely powered by AI. Let's get into it.
And if you're thinking this is some kind of niche, far-off trend, think again. By 2030, AI is on track to manage a staggering $10 trillion in assets. That's not a typo, $10 trillion. This isn't just a ripple. It's a seismic event shaking the entire world of finance.
So let's break down exactly what this massive transformation, this $10 trillion shift, really looks like. Again, this isn't some future prediction. It is happening as we speak. Right now, AI is already managing trillions, fundamentally rewiring the very plumbing of global finance. But how does it all actually work? All right, so when we say AI in finance, what are we actually talking about? Let's decode it. The easiest way to think about it is like a super-powered financial advisor. It uses things like machine learning and predictive analytics to make better, faster, and way more personalized decisions. It's all about taking the guesswork out of the equation and putting hard data in the driver's seat. Now, it's really important to get this. Not all AI is created equal. You can kind of think of it like comparing a banana and an orange. The traditional robo-advisor AI, that's your banana. It's predictable, it follows a set of pre-programmed rules. But generative AI, well, that's the orange. It can create totally new ideas and synthesize mountains of information in ways the banana just can't. And the crazy thing is how fast this has all happened. I mean, in just a little over a decade, we've gone from the very first simple robo-advisors to sophisticated AI that can spot fraud and give human advisors incredible new insights. The pace of change here it's just breathtaking. So what's the bottom line? Well, it's pretty simple. AI makes wealth management better, faster, and a whole lot smarter. Instead of just relying on gut feelings, AI uses predictive models to see risk coming. And instead of those one-size-fits-all plans, it delivers real-time, personalized optimization. It's a massive upgrade across the board. Okay, that's enough theory. Let's look at how the biggest names on Wall Street are actually putting this technology to work right now. Let's start with a giant like JP Morgan Chase. They have an AI platform called Coin that just plows through complex legal documents, saving them something like 360,000 hours of legal work every single year. This lets their human experts stop doing grunt work and focus on what they do best, high-level strategy and actually talking to clients. Then you've got BlackRock, the biggest asset manager in the world. Their platform, Aladdin, is basically the central nervous system for institutions that manage over $11 trillion. It's this massive AI ecosystem, and the really cool part is its new Aladdin Copilot. It's a generative AI tool that can answer incredibly complex financial questions in plain English, giving you instant, data-driven insights. But it's not just about crunching numbers. Check out the asset manager Schroders. They use AI to analyze the emotional sentiment of the market. It scans news articles, social media, you name it, and it actually turns the collective mood, fear, greed, optimism, into real, tangible investment insights. It gives them an edge that a human team could just never get on their own. Okay, so AI is powerful, it's efficient, but here's the big question. Can we actually trust it with all this? Let's talk about the trust dilemma. And it's the most important question we can ask. When we hand over this much control to an algorithm, what are the risks? I mean, really, what could possibly go wrong? Well, the concerns are very, very real. First, there's algorithmic bias. If you train an AI on biased historical data, guess what? It can learn to repeat those same old mistakes. Then, of course, there's data privacy and security. That's a huge one. And finally, you have what's called the black box problem, where the AI's logic is so complex that we can't always see why it made a certain decision. And look, these aren't just abstract fears. A recent survey found that 73% of financial professionals are genuinely worried about losing customer trust because of AI, especially with all the new AI-driven scams popping up. Because in the world of finance, trust is everything. It's the whole game. So is the future some kind of battle, humans versus machines, for control of our money? Not exactly. The real future is about partnership. It's what we call the augmented advisor model. And this image really says it all, doesn't it? The future isn't about replacement, it's about synergy. It's about combining the raw computational power of machines with the wisdom, the context, and the empathy of human experts. And this gets right to the heart of it. A survey found that nearly 3/4 of financial professionals believe that skills like empathy and active listening are simply irreplaceable by technology. Think about it. When you're making a huge, life-altering financial decision, you don't want to talk to a chatbot. You want to talk to a person who gets it. So here's what that partnership looks like in practice. Step 1, the AI does all the heavy lifting. It analyzes the data, spots the patterns, and automates the tedious stuff. And then, step 2, the human advisor takes all those powerful insights and uses them to build trust, offer real strategic wisdom, and provide that human touch you just can't automate. And that leaves us with a really big question, a crucial one. We know AI can make finance more efficient, maybe even make us richer. But as it weaves itself into every part of our world, how do we make sure it's augmenting our humanity and not just our bottom line? That's something we're all going to have to think about.